Hello.
Hola.
Hola. Happy Sunday. The Sunday sit. We are here. Are you here? If anybody is here, I'd love to do a sound check. We're just trying to see if we can get the video up. Do you remember where they are? Getting back into it. So the first rule of order is that we are to gather, right? We are to gather here today, and that's what we're going to do. So just muting that right there. And so what we're going to do is every Sunday, and this will get more and more streamlined as we go, and will inform us more and more that every Sunday we're going to be coming together in the name of love, right? Metta, and working on filling, not only filling our own cup, right? But also actually being able to go back to source so that we can keep refilling, because, one cup between all of us, it's not quite enough. Not only do we want a pot, a nice big teapot, but we want a source that we can keep refilling our kettle and our pot. And interestingly enough, as much as we think that source is outside of us, the connection to it actually is inside. And that is what the Sunday Sit is all about. It's about once a week, for now, coming at noon to sit with yourself, to meet yourself here, so that you know who you're traveling with. Because for many of us, we just don't know. We may never have known, but life may have been giving us some changes that we are now in a place, whether literally or metaphorically, that we've not been before. And that can be, on the one hand, extremely scary, right? Yeah. But on the other hand, absolutely full of possibility and opportunity, because we've never been here before. So we have no idea, right? But the only way to get to know about this connection inside of us is to get quiet. And it's really challenging in today's world to be quiet with ourselves, because even when we get a moment, we're wanting some kind of feedback. We're just all about feedback. I just need that feedback. And I'm going to just have a quick request. If anyone's here, can you tell me if the sound's okay? Because I do know last week sound was a bit iffy. As I said, it's going to inform itself, right? And so, where was I before I was asking for sound? I'm so excited about this. I have no idea what's going on. I just keep getting the messages, and here I am, Sunday Sit, every Sunday at noon, meeting ourselves. Challenges getting quiet, right? Because, there goes the train, right? But those external noises don't affect our internal noise, right? We are in charge of our internal noise, so it doesn't have to be quiet on the outside for us to get quiet on the inside. However, it can be quite a challenge to just get to that first initial sit, right? Just like the runner getting out the door, just actually saying, you know what? I'm not going to do anything for the next 3 minutes or whatever, right? So this is the next best thing. You still get to tune into your device, and then you get to be with yourself. It's the 21st century.
Best of both worlds.
Accommodation. So so anyway, how's the sound? Anybody here? Let us know. Like, by the way, I'm Shiv.
And I'm Samaj.
If you've not met us before, hello. And if you have met us before, hello.
Hello.
Yeah. We've been in a period of hibernation. Adi Sanji, hello, sweetheart. I know you told us last time that the sound wasn't. How is it this time? Is it okay? Can you hear me? Can you hear me clearly? What we intend to do, and I was going to do it today, is to start going live between 10 to and 5 to the hour, so that we can streamline the actual sitting process. Thank you. I appreciate that. we can streamline the sitting process so that you know that you can come. There'll be a little da-da-da-da, and then we'll drop into the sit. And, just as a kind of a prologue to it, that I'm not trying to follow a formula here. What we're doing is, I truly believe, is that in gathering, and let me know why you're here. Like, what is it that you want from your Sunday sit? But that for me, it's about finding peace in my own skin. Sounds very narcissistic and selfish. But hey, when I'm peaceful, I'm a lot better in the world than when I'm not. I'm not that good in the world anyway, but at least if I'm peaceful, I'm a much better me. So, MettaMe for a better me, one of my friends said. And it's not about being better. There's nothing for us to better necessarily, other than our reactions to things. And I guess there's probably a lot of space for many of us to do better, right? Could do better. I know I could. I'm working on a few kinks right now that I've identified, and it's challenging. But hey, we can do it. But the best thing to do is to come and sit with ourselves. So we're going to start in this series in sort of, we'll call it embody, being in body, connecting to our body. But what I really want to say is that this is not another thing that you need to do, right? Because you're already in your body. So it's not something to do. It's something that we want to bring our awareness to. That's a little bit different than having something to do, right? Like bringing our awareness to the fact that there is this physical body of ours, right? And all that it does for us. And as much as scientists can't work out where the brain and mind, not the brain, but where the mind and consciousness is situated, one thing we do know is it needs a body to do that, right? So we don't need to be, in my world, necessarily in a spiritual practice, because our practice right now is, how are we in this human body that we are in? How do we most not only give the world our best version, but be able to tap into what feels good to us, like what we were here for, right? Joseph Campbell says we have to give up the life the life that we imagined in order to live the life we're born to live. And we say, sometimes we've got to give up the life that others have imagined for us, and even ourselves, right? And that sometimes life, as I said earlier, offers that up for us anyway, in some kind of change. And that preempts like needing something else. So you think about meditation, and then you try it and you don't really know if you're doing it right, and you think you might be a bad meditator because you just can't stop your mind from thinking, and you think, well, that's not for me, but it's for those people who are good at it. The interesting thing is the computer's about to go out of power, so I'm going to lean over and grab the cord. But the interesting thing is, what was I saying?
You know what? I got distracted.
Oh, you did you?
I did.
Well, anyway, whatever it was, never mind. We'll just carry on, shall we? That happens more and more, it seems. Anyway. Gosh. Bloody hell. Lost my train of thought.
You were quoting Joseph Campbell.
Oh, yes. And the life that others want us to lead. And also life giving us a change. So anyway, I'm being a bad meditator. It's not the people who are good at meditation that need to meditate or come to it. It's when we're in some kind of crisis and we want to know ourselves a bit better, but we're also a bit afraid of knowing, because gosh, then we look and we say, oh God, is that really me? And yes, it is, darling, it is. And that's what we're going to come make peace with. So we don't need anything special. It is nice if you can close your eyes, just because that kind of turns off your senses around you. If you're in a public space and you're safe to do so, a pair of sunglasses is great. And you can pop your eyes closed, especially on a bus or a train. Super great place to pop your meditation in, right? Otherwise, just find a comfy spot and you sit however you want, however you can be. The best part is that you're here. That's what's important. And we're going to close our eyes. And we're just start breathing through the nose. You know, breathe in through the nose. Nice deep breath. Then you take a nice deep breath out through the mouth. Feeling the shoulders relax, and then taking a nice breath in through the nose. And as you're doing this, starting to tune into your body in that, as you breathe in through your nose, your belly rises. And then as you exhale through the mouth, the belly falls, the shoulders soften a little more. Breathing in through the nose, starting to become aware of how your head is attached. Meaning, are you holding it? Remembering to breathe out through the mouth. You can continue that cycle. Just a few more breaths, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth as you slide into this sit and out of whatever it was that you were doing. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Narrating this to yourself, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And now taking that breath to the nose, breathing in and out of the nose, letting the breath be a little more natural. Already longer, right? Longer than it was. Allowing the eyelids to be heavy. Have your hands wherever is comfortable for you. Me, I kind of like one fist in one palm. Just kind of like that. Just resting in my lap. Whatever's comfortable. It's not about your posture. It's about you and your breath and your connection back to yourself. And now continuing that beautiful breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Just take the head in a nice little circle, nice and gentle. Keeping the eyes closed, breath still going. We're going to do 3 in each direction. Nothing major here, just a nice, oh, hello, here you are, in this body. Last one. Hopefully change direction, coming back to center. And back to that breath, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Feeling the belly rise, feeling the belly fall. Noticing where your mind goes with all of this, if it's off thinking about something else, and then maybe it's saying, I shouldn't be doing that, I'm bad, I can't do this. Just bring it back, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Your mind is like a little 2-year-old. Just learned to walk and it's running around rampant and it's having a great old time. And you are in the mole, and this is a time for you to keep it in hand. So as it wanders off, you gently lead it back to your side. And this is what we keep doing with our mind. As many times as it takes, there is nobody who is sitting there with nothing going on. Just keep coming back. That's all. That's what we do. Come back to you. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting yourself melt into that. And now giving you some silence to practice. How does it feel? Where's the mind go? Breathing in, breathing out, allowing yourself to do that in silence. And bring yourself back each time gently as you would your dearest little child. Maybe the chin wants to soften slightly. The skin on the face relax a little more. Aware of noises and things around you, yet totally at peace within you. Feeling the support of the earth underneath you, always there to support you. There is a world going on around you. It may never be quiet on the outside. Never let that stop you from finding your quiet on the inside. This body of yours is so very wise. There are messages inside of you, for you, that can only be heard in the quietest, most tender moments with yourself. When your mind starts to wander for direction, keep bringing it back to breathing in, breathing out. This breath that goes on all the time, no matter what you're doing, where you are, you can do nothing without your breath. And yet we pay so little attention to it. But it is our first sign of something. We get scared, our breath is short. We're happy, our breath is long. So we can connect with our breath in order to precipitate the conditions that we want to bring into our being. Calmness, make it long. Feel it getting short, be aware, make it long, deepen it, sit with it. Let it find its rhythm. There's a frequency inside of you. It is your perfect attunement. Yet so often we're running at other people's frequencies. This is our time to start to find our own vibratory frequency. It seems so simple, just sitting and breathing, and yet it is so profound. these final moments, minutes of meditation, remembering that you're not on the earth, you are of the earth. Our roots go deep. We can visualize from our spine going down, deep, deep, deep roots. All of us connecting somewhere deep down in the bowels of the earth, rooted, connected, so much stronger together. Meditation doesn't have to be quirky. It's about sitting with yourself, quietening, bringing yourself back again and again and again, as many times as it takes. Coming up from those roots, imagine that your heart is a big beam of light, but when it is turned on, it just emits this beautiful, warm, bright light and aura around you, because you are a being of love, being led by love. And now you're ready to truly start to love yourself, which means undertaking the journey to truly look at yourself in all the corners and cracks and crevices you no longer wanted to see. Yet now we are ready to be all of that, all of that. Because your soul is perfect. There is no fixing to be done. Your habits may need attendance. You may need to take action on some of those things. But that is not your soul. Your soul is perfect. And it's waiting for you to realize that as well. So that's its message today. Your soul is perfect. Breathing in nice and deep through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. A little smile. Waking up the face, you can give your nose a little jiggle. Keep your eyes closed for now. Oh, rock out the shoulders and slowly start to open your eyes. Butterfly them open. I don't even know how long that was. About 10 minutes, I think. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How's your soul?
Great.
Perfect?
Perfect.
Perfect. How's yours?
Perfecto.
As I said at the beginning, if you missed out, these meditations are I'm allowing this. This is a journey that we're undertaking together and being brave, allowing it to inform us completely along the way. So, whatever we're fumbling around at right now, I feel is going to it's going to work itself out. I'm excited to see where it goes. Thank you, Alessandro. I've missed you too. It's very much been a a very different time for the last 2 years without the community and being very much underground myself. As Samaj will attest, and still very much so. So super happy to be back. Short and sweet, awesome. Yeah, I want it to be, we will be having opportunities for longer meditations, but I really want us to be able to pop into peace, to be able to realize that it's not always convoluted. It's not always, we have everything that we need inside of us. And if we just like connect with our breath, literally, then oftentimes we come out and we're like, gosh, I feel like I just had like a sleep or something, and it was just 10 minutes this crazy lady talking about something or another. So yeah, I don't know what the dude's doing, but you know. Meditating. Yay. Anyway, that's it for now. It's a 30-minute little segment. I'm doing really good at keeping it like this. I hope that you'll join us next week. We're going to come back every Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time. It's a date, the Sunday Sit, the MettaMe series. Let's see where it's going to go, this little journey. I'm going to leave you with a RuPaul quote today, which I like. There is a frequency that is unique to you, and your job is to locate it. If you're trying to be somebody else, you won't be happy with the results you get. But when you find your frequency, there is an ease to life. It feels like a warm jacket, a well-worn boot, or the home you've always wanted to live in. And if you're paying attention to your emotional landscape, you'll recognize it when you finally find it. Frequency, baby. We've all got our own frequencies. And tapping out of the overculture frequency in order to tap into your own can be a challenge. So may this be a spot where you can come and find your frequency so that you can beam it out and live within the frequency that most suits you. So you have a life that then suits you. Alone we can do so much. Together we can do so much more. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Shiv.
I'm Samaj.
And we will see you next week at noon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Elisandri. Oh, can't find it.